Hello everyone. In this class we will discuss some important MCQs of linear equation class 10th with a short tricks. So the first question is, out of the following, which is the solution of the equation 2x plus 3y is equal to 7? Okay. So means which option satisfy this equation, that is our correct option. So let's check one by one. So the first option is 1 comma 2. That means x is 1 here and y is 2. So if you put x is 1 and y is 2, so our equation is 2x plus 3y is equal to 7. So 2 into 1 plus 3 into 2. So 2 into 1 which is 2, 3 into 2 which is 6. So 2 plus 6, that will be 8, which is not equal to 7. So our first option is wrong. Similarly, we will check the second option, 2 comma 1. So if you put x is equal to 2, so 2 into 2 plus 3 into 1. So 2 into 2 4, 3 into 1 3. So 4 plus 3 will get 7. So it is satisfying with right hand side. So this is our correct option. We don't have to check the other option. Okay. Move to the next question. So the next question is, out of the following, which is true for ax plus by plus c is equal to 0? Okay, so this is a equation of a linear equation in two variable. So this equation to be true, we have one condition, that is a square plus b square is not equal to 0. Then only this equation must be true. Okay, so this is based on the condition question. Move to the next question. So the next question is, in the graph of equation a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0 is two parallel lines, then which of the following is true? So there are three conditions and we have three solutions. If the solution is unique, then the condition is a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2. This is a condition for unique solution, and the lines for unique solution is intersecting line. Only one point intersect, that is called unique solution. And second one is infinite solution. So for infinite solution, we have condition a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is equal to c1 upon c2. So it has more than one solution. So the lines of infinite solutions is like this, coincide. And the third solution, we have no solution. So no solution means a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is not equal to c1 upon c2. And the lines of this no solution means no, we don't have any solution. That means line are not intersecting at any point. So which line are not intersecting? The parallel lines. So here it is given parallel lines. So the solution for parallel lines is first two ratios are equal and the last is not equal. So correct option is B here. Okay. Look at the next question. The graph of the equation 5x plus 3y plus 9 is equal to 0 and 10x minus 6y plus 18 is equal to 0 represents. So again we have to use the same concept. We have two equation 5x minus 3y plus 9 is equal to 0, and second equation write down 10x minus 6y plus 18 is equal to 0. So we'll check the ratio. It is already given in the order. So we'll check the ratio of a1 upon a2. So it is 5 upon 10. So 5 upon 10, which is nothing but 1 upon 2. Then we check the ratio of coefficient of y. So that is minus 3 by minus 6. So minus minus will get cancelled. 3 2s are 6. So again 1 by 2. And then c1 upon c2. That is 9 upon 8. 9 upon 18. So which is also 9 2s are 18. So 1 by 2. So we can see here all the ratios are equal. So in which condition we are getting all the ratios are equal? Infinite solution. And infinite solution means which line? It is coincident line. Okay. Look at the next question. If the linear equations in two variables are consistent, okay, now when we are getting the solution, one is unique and one is infinite. In these two cases we have the solution, and the third case is no solution. In this case we don't have a solution. So this two solution is called consistent and in which case we don't have any solution, that is called inconsistent. Okay, so here the question is when we are getting consistent. So consistent means there are two cases, either unique or infinite. So unique solution means intersecting line, infinite solution means coincident line. So consistent means there are two answers, either intersecting or coincident. Okay, so the first option is intersecting. So it is not always intersecting, it can be coincident also. Second, C option is always coincident, that is also wrong. And B is parallel, which is not true. Parallel will come in case of no solution. So the most correct answer is, means the final answer is D. Either it can be intersecting or coincident. Look at the next one. If the solution set of the equation px plus 3y, okay, if I write here px plus 3y is equal to p minus 3, and the second equation is 12x plus py is equal to p. Okay, so you can see that it is given in the order, general form. So what is given? Infinite set. This is infinite set. Solution set is infinite. Then what is the value of p? So if the solution is infinite, then we know the condition a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is equal to c1 upon c2. Okay, so we'll use that ratio. So a1 upon a2, if we look at the ratio, the first is p upon 12. Second ratio, all the ratios are equal, so we'll write is equal to y, coefficient of y, that is 3, and p, so 3 upon p. Okay, we can take the third ratio also, that is p minus 3 upon p. So let's consider the first two ratio. So if we do the cross multiplication, this p into p, it becomes p square is equal to 12 into 3, that will be 36. Okay, so if we solve further, p is equal to nothing but plus or minus root 36. So the value of p is nothing but plus or minus 6. So look at the option. We have in the option 6, so that is the correct answer. 7 is not there, 8 is not there, 9 is not there. Okay, so answer is plus or minus 6. So 6 we have in the option A, so answer A is correct. Okay. Look at the next question. So the question is given, if AM is not equal to BL, okay, and these two equations are given, AX plus BY is equal to 0, and second equation is LX plus MY is equal to N, have which solution? And the condition is given AM is not equal to BL. Okay, so if you look at the ratio, coefficient of x, a1 upon a2, so it is nothing but a upon L. Similarly, if you look at the second ratio, so it is nothing but b upon m. Okay, so if we do the cross multiplication here it is given not equal to sign. So if I take not equal to sign here, and if we do the cross multiplication, so a into m, am not equal to L into b, bl. So we are getting exactly the same thing which is given. So we have taken not equal to in the middle, so first two ratios are not equal. Okay, the condition is given, that means the first two ratios are not equal. So in which case the first two ratios are not equal? In the case of unique solution. So our first option is correct answer. Okay. Move to the next one. So again two equations are given, 2x plus 3y, 2x minus 3y is equal to 7, and the second equation is a plus b into x minus a plus b minus 3 into y is equal to 4a plus b. Represent the same lines. Represent the same lines means it are coincident, means infinite solutions. So infinite solution, in this case all the ratios are equal, so we'll write the ratio. So 2 upon the first one is a plus b is equal to the coefficient of y, that is minus 3 upon a plus b minus 3. Okay, before that minus is there, so minus of a plus b minus 3. Okay, and is equal to the third ratio is 7 upon 4a plus b. Okay, so we have to compare any two ratio. So let's compare the first two ratio. So in the first two ratio, this minus and minus will get cancelled. Then we have to do the cross multiplication. So this full bracket we have to multiply here. So 2 into a plus b minus 3 is equal to 3 into a plus b. So if you multiply 2 inside, you will get 2a plus 2b minus 2 3 is 6 is equal to this side 3a plus 3b. So if we take this 3a, okay, let's take this 2a and 2b that side. So 3a plus 3b, 3a plus 3b minus 2a minus 2b, and if we take this minus 6 also that side, become plus 6, and we will write is equal to 0. So 3a minus 2a, that will be a, 3b minus 2b, that will be plus b, and this plus 6 is equal to 0. So this is our correct answer. So let's check the option, in which option this condition is there. Okay, so options are different. Let's see. Okay, so by taking the first two ratio, we are getting the answer a plus b plus 6 is equal to 0. This is also the correct answer, but this is not there in the option. So we'll take the first ratio and the third ratio. Okay, this one is equal to this one. So 2 upon a plus b is equal to 7 upon 4a plus b. So if we do the cross multiplication, 4a plus b into 2, so it will become 8a plus 2b is equal to, if we multiply 7 with a plus b, it becomes 7a plus 7b. Then if we shift the term, 7a, if we take this side, so 8a minus 7a, that is a. Then 2b minus 7b, that will be minus 5b, is equal to 0. Okay, this is the answer we'll get. So our correct answer will be 5a minus 5b is equal to 0 by taking the first and the third ratio. Okay, correct answer is. Look at the next question. The equations of the line which is parallel to the line this. Okay, so one line is given, we have to find out the other line which parallels to this line. So one line is given, 2x plus 3y minus 8 is equal to 0. So we require one more line which is parallel to this line. So parallel means which solution? No solution. So the condition we have, a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is not equal to c1 upon c2. This is a condition for parallel lines. So let's check one by one option wise. The first option is 4x plus 6y. Okay, so if I write the a1, b1 and c1, so 2 upon, if I take the first option 4x plus 6y minus 12 is equal to 0. So if we check the ratio, 2 upon 4, so 2 by 4, that is nothing but 1 upon 2. Then the second, 3 upon 6, so 3 by 6, that is equal to 1 by 2. So the first two ratio are equal. Then look at the third ratio, 8 upon minus 12. So minus minus will get cancelled. Then 4 2s are 8 and 4 3s are 12. So we'll get 2 by 3, which is not equal to 1 by 2. So the first two ratio are equal and the third is not equal. So this is our option number A is the correct answer. Okay, if it is not satisfying, then we have to check the second option with this given line. Correct. Move to the next one. So the next question is also similar one. We have to find out the equation of the line which is coincident with the line x plus 2y minus 4. So coincides with the line with, so when the two lines are coincide, when the solution is infinite. Infinite means all the three ratios are equal. a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is equal to c1 upon c2. So one line is given, x plus 2y minus 4 is equal to 0. So look at the first option, 2x plus 4y minus 4. So if I take 2x plus 4y minus 4 is equal to 0. So if we check the first ratio, so it is nothing but 1 by 2. Second ratio 2 by 4, that is also 1 by 2. But the third ratio, minus 4 upon minus 4, which is 1. So the first two ratio are equal, but third is not equal. So this is wrong, because we required all the three ratio to be equal. So first is wrong. Let's look at the second option. So our first line, one line is given, x plus 2y minus 4 is equal to 0. And if you take the second option, 3x plus 6y, 3x plus 6y minus 12. So you can see very easily, the first ratio is nothing but 1 upon 3. Then second ratio 2 upon 6, so that is also 1 upon 3. And the third ratio minus 4 upon minus 12. So minus minus get cancelled, 4 3s are 12, so that is also 1 by 3. So all the three ratios are equal if we are taking the second option. So our second option is correct. No need to check the third and fourth. Okay. Look at the next question. In a two-digit number, the sum of the digits is equal to the product of the digits. Then find the number. Okay. So this is a word problem, but we don't have to write anything because this is an MCQ, so we have to do it with a short trick. So what is given? Two-digit number. So how the two-digit number will look like x into y. This is a two-digit number. This is a ones place, a unit place, and this is tens place. So what is given? The sum of the digit. Sum of the digit means x plus y. Is means is equal to the product of the digits. Product of the digit means x into y. So look at the option wise. Which option can satisfy this condition? X plus y is equal to xy. So the first option is 11. So if I put x is 1, y is also 1. So 1 plus 1, that is equal to 2. And this side we have to multiply. So 1 multiplied by 1, which is equal to 1. So 2 is equal to 1. This is not possible. So this is wrong. First option is wrong. Look at the second option, 22. So x is 2, y is 2. So we have to check left hand side addition. So 2 plus 2, that is equal to 4. And the right hand side we require multiplication. So 2 into 2, which is also equal to 4. So this number 22 satisfying this condition. The sum of the digit equal to product of the digit. So the second option is correct. Okay. Similarly, you can check option number C and D. You will get the wrong answer. Okay. Look at the next question. Okay. The next one is 17x plus 23y is equal to 40. This is also the important one question. And the second equation is given, 23x plus 17y is equal to 80. So the question is find out what is x plus y. Okay. So there are two type of question. Either you have to find out x plus y, or you have to find out x minus y. Okay. So both one are easy. And how to identify this question? You have to just see the coefficient of x and y in the first equation and in the second equation. So here it is 17 and 23. So here it is 23 and 17. Only the digits are reversed. And you have to find out either x plus y or x minus y. So suppose you have to find out x plus y, then you have to just simply add the equation. Both the equation you have to add. So 17x plus 23x, that is nothing but 40x. Plus here also it is the same thing, 40y. And this if we add, we will get 120. But we want only x plus y. So this 40 is extra, so we will divide every term by 40. So if we divide each term by 40, or you can take common and then divide, it is the same thing. So this 40 and 40 will get cancelled. So x plus y is equal to 3. So this is our answer. X plus y is nothing but 3. Suppose you have to find out x minus y, then you have to subtract the equations. So whenever you are subtracting, just keep in mind you have to write down the bigger equation first. Means you have to write down, in this case you have to write down the second equation first, because this 23 is bigger. So this minus this. Okay, otherwise you will get minus x. Look at the next. How we can show the pair of linear equation x by 2 plus y by 3 is equal to 1 in standard form. So x upon 2 plus y upon 3 is equal to 1. We have to write down standard form. Standard form means ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. In this form we have to write down. So we will do the cross multiplication, nothing else. So 3 into x, 3x plus 2 into y, 2y divided by 3 into 2, that is 6, is equal to 1 as it is. Then we will do this 6 multiply here. So 3x plus 2y is equal to 6 into 1, 6. If we take this 6 this side, it will become 3x plus 2y minus 6 is equal to 0. So this is our correct answer. So which option is there? 3x minus 2y. Option number D. Okay, so next question is which one is true for the linear pair of equation graph when we have two intersecting lines? So two intersecting lines means which solution? Intersecting lines means unique solution. So unique solution has condition the first and second ratio are not equal, a1 upon a2 not equal to b1 upon b2. Then look at the next one. Which of the following shows the coincident line? So look at the first option, this is intersecting line, so wrong. Second one is parallel line, wrong. The third one is coincident line, so answer is C. Then the next question. The graph of the pair of linear equation in two variable. Okay, so two lines are given. The first one is 2x plus 3y minus 9 is equal to 0. And the second one is 4x plus 6y minus 18 is equal to 0. So to check the graph is what linear means parallel line, coincident line or intersecting, we have to just check the ratio. So if you look at the ratio, the first ratio is 2 by 4, that is 1 by 2. The second ratio is 3 upon 6, so that is also 1 by 2. The third ratio is minus 9 upon minus 18, so minus minus get cancelled, so 9 by 18, that is also 1 by 2. So all the ratios are equal. That means which solution it is? Infinite solution. And the graph of infinite solution is what? The coincident line. So the answer is B. Move to the next one. Question number 17. By which number we have to multiply the equation x plus y is equal to 5 into equation 1 and 2x minus 3y is equal to 4 to eliminate y. Okay, so we have one equation x plus y is equal to 5 and the second equation is 2x minus 3y is equal to 4. Okay, so we are solving how we are solving elimination method. This is equation number 1, this is equation number 2. So we have to eliminate y. What? We have to eliminate y. So whatever we have to eliminate, that coefficient we have to make it same. So here the coefficient of y is 3, here we have to make it 3. So the first equation we have to multiply with 3 to eliminate y. So the answer is, correct answer is 3. Okay. Next one. The one of the two digit is y and okay, once of the two digit is y and the tens is x, then the number of the digit is, okay, so once digit is y and tens digit is x, so the number is xy. Okay, for example any number, let's say 34, so 34 we can write down as 3 multiplied by 10 plus 4. So here this 3 is nothing but tens place digit, correct, and this 4 is unit place digit. So any two digit number we can write down as like this. Okay, for example another example, let's say 57. So 57 we can write down as 5 multiplied by 10 plus 7. So 5 is here tens place and 7 is here unit place. So any two digit number, let's say xy, can be written as x multiplied by 10 plus y. Okay, so here the asking is the same thing, what is that two digit number? So it is nothing but 10x plus y. The correct answer is 10x plus b. Next question. The denominator of this x, y and 1. This is a question of cross multiplication. So when we do the cross multiplication, x upon this numbers we have to write down b1, b2, c1, c2, and y upon this c1, C2, A1 A2, and is equal to 1 upon this. So what is the denominator in of this x, y and 1? The question is asking that one of the answer. Okay, so x upon, we are writing this number, so cross multiplication of b1 b2 and c1 c2 is nothing but b1 into c2 minus b2 into c1, and here denominator of y is c1 into a2 minus c2 into a1, and denominator of 1 is a1 b2 minus a2 b1. So out of this 3, the denominator of 1, I think in the question it is some mistake is there. Either question is what is the denominator of x, y or 1. Here it is asking what is the denominator of 1, let's say. Then the answer is denominator is 1 is a1 b2 minus a2 b1. So the correct answer is D. Okay. Look at the question number 20. Kinjal is asking to Dipti that before 3 years the sum of their ages were 36. Okay, so they are talking about before 3 years. Okay, so whenever this age related question will come, you have to just draw this diagram like this. In the middle we will write present age, the left hand side will write the age before, and the right hand side will write age after. Okay, so these people are talking about before age before 3 years. So before 3 years the sum of the ages is 36. Okay, so before 3 years, so difference is 3 years here, 3 years difference, age is 36. Okay, 2 persons age it is. So what is the present age? So there are 2 persons, one is Kinjal and one is Dipti. This is the age of the sum of the ages. So if we want to find out the present age, so after 3 years, okay, the Kinjal will be plus 3, we have to add here extra, and Dipti is also plus 3, we have to add up. So total how much we have to add? 3 plus 3 6. 36 plus 6, it become 42. So the sum is 42 at present. So the question is, after 4 years, what will be the sum of their ages? So after 4 years, Kinjal will be plus 4, Dipti will be plus 4. So that means total how much we have to add? 4 plus 4, 8. So 42 plus 8, it become 50. So after 4 years, the sum of the ages is 50 years. Okay, so the correct answer is D. Look at the next one. The ones of the 2 digit is x and the tens is y. Okay, now the ones digit is x and tens digit is y. So the 2 digit number is yx. Then the double of the digit is, okay, so digit is 2 digit number is yx. So how to write yx? Y multiplied by 10 plus x. So if we double it, so it become 2yx. Okay, so if we have to multiply this side also, so 2 into 10y plus x. So the correct answer is 20y plus 2x. So answer C. Okay, the next one. Which of the following method is used for the solution of pair of linear equation in 2 variable? So graphical method, that is also used. Substitution method is also there. Elimination method is also there. So answer is D, all of them. Next one. The sum of the age of the son and father before 5 years was 30 years. Okay, so we are talking about the before. So let's draw the graph again. In the middle we will take present before 5 years. Okay, so this side 5 years is there. So sum is given 30. Before 5 it is 30. Okay, so we have to find out first present. So there are 2 persons. So son age will be 5 plus extra we have to do, and father is also 5 plus we have to do extra. So total we have to do 10 extra plus. So 30 plus 10 will be 40. So at present the age is 40 years, the sum of father and son. We have to find out what? After 3 years, what is the sum? So after 3 years, sum will be plus 3 and father will be plus 3. Okay, 3 years will increase, no, father and son. So total how much it is increased? 3 plus 3, 6. So 40 plus 6 we have to add up. So total age is 46 after 3 years. So the correct answer is option A. Okay. So next question is, in the following graphics, two lines are given. Okay, so you can see that from this graph, this two line is nothing but it represent the parallel lines. Okay, this is nothing but parallel lines. So parallel lines means which solution? It has no solution. So option number D is the correct one. Okay, look at the last question. One rectangle is given, ABCD. So we have to find out the value of x and y. Okay, so in this rectangle, we know that the property of rectangle, in the rectangle the opposite sides are equal. So this AB side, which is equal to BC side, that means AB is given to be x plus y. So x plus y is same as 40. Okay, these two sides are equal. Similarly, this AD side, that is x minus y, which is equal to its opposite side CB, which is equal to 6. So we got the two linear equation. Okay, we don't have to solve this, we have to just look at the option. The first option is 23 and 17. So you have to check if it satisfies this equation or not. The addition of the two number is 40 and the subtraction is 6. So if we add 23 and 17, so the addition is 40, and if you subtract 23 minus 17, you will get 6. So your first option is correct. You can check the other option also. Second one is 12 and 28. But if you look at the second equation, x minus y must be 6. So if you subtract 12 minus 28, you will get negative answer, which is not possible. So this is wrong. Similarly, here also if you subtract, you will get negative. This is also wrong. Here also you will get negative. This is also wrong. So only one option is correct, A. Or you can solve and find out the x and y. Still you will get the same answer. Okay. So thank you very much. We'll stop here.